What's up, cereal heads? Welcome back to Roll for Cereal, a series where I let the dice help me craft a unique bowl of cereal from a mix of ingredients. Today's National Sausage Pizza Day. I guess they really do have a national day for everything, huh? Go get yourself a meat lover's pie, but we're gonna start things off as always with Roll for Bowl. 5. Sippa Bowl. I used to love these Sippa Bowls when I was a kid, but you had to be diligent in cleaning that straw after you drank up the milk or it could easily get nasty. Moving on to the star of the show now, time to roll for cereal. 9. Count Chocula. Well, it's spooky season, so it's about time we got one of these monster cereals. General Mills released Count Chocula along with Frankenberry back in 1971. They were the first two monster cereals, and they used to be made with oat flour instead of corn, and they tasted way better. This year, all the monsters have a special pet marshmallow. Count Chocula has a pet spider named Igor, which I think was a mistake, because Igor should have been Frankenberry's pet, and Frank's pet bat should have gone to the count. Let's grab 2D20s now and roll for Wildcards. 6. Peanut butter pretzels, and 7. bourbon cherries. Alright, both of these go well with chocolate. First, I have these addicting peanut butter filled pretzel nuggets from Trader Joe's. They are delicious, but kind of big for a cereal topping, so we're only going to add a handful of them. And then we have some delicious bourbon soaked Bada Bing cherries. I love the combination of cherries and chocolate, so this is a good fit. I'll de-stem about 5 of these cherries and add them to the bowl. Moving on now, please no low numbers as we roll for drizzle. 3. Cookie icing. Rolled this a few times, very harmless roll, just some sugar cookie icing that will add another blast of sweetness to this bowl, and it also looks nice with that spiral of frosting there. Finally, on to our last ingredient now, it's time to roll for milk. 5. Macadamia nut milk. I love macadamia nuts, especially when they're covered in chocolate. The milkademia is fine. This one is vanilla flavored, but before we pour this milk though, we gotta see if we'll be listening to tunes or watching cartoons today. 24. Pumpkinhead. I guess pumpkin related stuff makes sense right now in October. So Pumpkinhead, or PH, was a rapper from Brooklyn who never really made a mainstream splash despite his song Dynamic being a mixtape staple back in the late 90s. He passed away in 2015 and it became apparent how many other MCs really loved and respected his work over the years. Okay, time to hit this bowl with some macadamia milk, and now moment of truth. Will these ingredients come together to create a great bowl of cereal? So this one's a little tricky. I made sure to get all the ingredients on my spoon for that first bite, and it was a little too much going on. The peanut butter pretzels and bourbon cherries don't really mix well together. If I get a bite of cereal with just the cherries or just the peanut butter pretzels, they're both good separately, but together, this bowl only gets 3.5 stars, and I'm gonna call it Dracula's Dilemma. Do I want a chocolate cherry bite or do I want a chocolate peanut butter bite? I did my best to alternate between the two. Thankfully, the milk just takes on a chocolatey bourbon taste, and I don't mind drinking that up in this Sipple Bowl. Just a friendly reminder for those who missed it, that squishy spilt milk bowl you see at the beginning is back on sale. You can find it at genuinefred.com. Until next time, stay crunchy.